Hi everybody, and welcome back into SkyBlock. So, sorry about the weird time lapse the last time. Part of it recorded but didn't actually record anything. And as you saw, the other part of it, you couldn't see me at all. And I don't think that has anything to do with my settings. I think that's just the way that the SkyBlock sub server is set up here on Scarworld. And that's okay. I don't mind not doing time lapses. In fact, I kind of prefer it, at least right now. So, anyway, to the challenges. So, we are getting close here. As you can see, we can probably get the mob grinder one now. Oh, yeah, we can definitely get that. Oh, and that gives us a flint, which means we can make a flint and steel, which means we could probably get to the Nether. So what do you say? Let's see if we can go grab those things. And sorry if this is loud over here. I'm still working on adjusting levels. So I got a lot of stuff in this chest. So we need, it said we needed bones, rotten flesh, gunpowder, spider eyes, string. Is that all we need? Let's check it out. Okay, we also need bones. So arrows, bones, gunpowder, rotten flesh, spider eye, and string. Alright, that should be everything now. Unless I'm missing something. There we go! We've done it. We have a flint to make flint and steel. We also have some redstone, which is awesome. I'm gonna throw that in here. Let's see. I'm gonna need to make another chest over here, I believe. You can... The mob farm's working quite well, as you can hear. There we go. Oof. Alright, hold on 2 seconds. Let me, There we go. A little bit more silence. At least for a short time. Yeah, I have to be careful. If I stand a little too close down that low, occasionally the creepers can see me, but that's okay. Alright, so we're gonna go drop off this iron. Alright, here we go. So we've got a few iron now from the different challenges. Now the next thing we've got to start thinking about. Where do we want to put our nether portal? Now, I kind of don't want it to be right in the middle here, but I also don't want to put it too far off, because that will, I think, change its spawn in the nether. So, maybe if we push our tree farm back a few more blocks. And we can also, you know, do it this way. So this is where our lava is. Let's see. I kind of want to make this area a little bit of like a pond or a little bit of a lake, so that I can fish in it, and maybe move my cobble grinder over there. So if I put a nether portal... Let's see, if my house is going to go over here, where do I put a nether portal? See, this is the stuff I usually cut out of videos, but this time, you're in it with me. We're in for this adventure together. Figuring out how I want things to flow and look. So I could make it like maybe off to the side just over here a little bit. Because if I move that over there and make this just like a little fish pond. And move the cobble grind over there. Okay. Alright, so I have some ideas. I am going to go off camera, do a little bit of grinding, and perhaps get this cobblestone maker moved a little bit and see where we end up with my little fish pond idea. The other way I could do it, now that I'm looking over here, is I could make my fish pond over in here. But the nice thing about doing it over here is then it gives me, you know, access down below here that I could just, you know, kind of build down what we already have. And this is my piece of bedrock. So that could also be useful. Doesn't mean that I can't build down somewhere else. Yep, I've got some work to do. I better get busy. I'll bring you back in and then we will complete the Island Level 20 challenge so we can hopefully get to the Nether this episode. Alright, well, some work has definitely been done. So I've moved my cobble grinder over here. We've kind of pushed the tree growing area back a bit, and I decided that this looks like a pretty decent spot for the portal. I may push it back a couple more blocks towards this. Not sure yet, 100%, but I kind of like how that looks, and then we can kind of frame this out with like a fun little tree or something. And as we grow and connect over in here more, we can come up with a little bit more clear pathing, because this is a little close. Actually, yeah. So yes, I've done the portal out of cobblestone for now, just so I can get an idea for where I want it to be. And it helps me get a feel for how it will be, since, you know, I can't exactly move obsidian at this point in time. Let's see, maybe if we move it over here further. Okay, so what if we had it here? Okay, and then we go boop. So those would be obsidian, and then these would be obsidian, and then this would be a non-obsidian block. So it'd be like that. It would be a full portal because I will do the corners with chiseled stone. Do I like it better there? There it's kind of blocking. So if we maybe... I suppose we could build this out and move all of this back a little ways so it's not necessarily blocking the view of that as much, but then again, it's also not too bad. Decision paralysis is a real thing. I am struggling with that right now because I know once I put it down, it's permanent. I'm not going to be able to take it back. So, yeah, that looks a little bit better there. All right. You know what? I can actually... I think I have two. So, it would be like this, and this, and then with the obsidian. Alright, I like that. It gives a little room for some expansion over here, and to do some designs with that. Okay. Alright, I think we have it. I think we have the place where we are going to be putting our Nether portal. Oof, terrifying. The scary, scary Nether. Okay, really, it's not all that scary, but it still can be. Okay. I'm rambling, so I guess let's do this. Island challenges. I know my island is at level 20. Here we go. Okay, so then 2 obsidian go here. there. Why is my heart beating so fast? I'm nervous about making this portal, and I don't know why. I've made dozens of nether portals in Minecraft before. Although, come to think of it, I had actually made one in Scarworld yet this year. Oh my goodness. I've just been using my neighbor Cardin's portal. This is it. This is my first portal in Scarworld for the season. And it happened in SkyBlock. Wow. Okay. So I've got a flint, and I know I've got... There we go. Flint and steel. Alright, guys. So I'm going to light this baby. It's done. Okay. We are going to drop off everything of any form of value. As, yeah, we are probably gonna die. I mean, it's the Nether, let's be honest. I've got more than enough arrows, so probably more arrows than bows. The other thing I want to take are some slabs. So let's turn some of this cobble into slabs. And let's leave all but 2 of our pork chops here. You know what? Some gold leggings sound good. Alright, let's do this. Here we go. Let's journey into the Nether together. This is my first time in the SkyBlock Nether, so I have no idea. We're going to crouch. Okay. And instant Enderman. Oh, wonderful. Okay. That's nice. So I've got a skeleton horse spawn egg, a ghast spawn egg, some nether brick, a clock, some gold, and a spare bucket of lava. Oh, wonderful. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Okay, I hear a blaze below. And skeletons and all sorts of other stuff. Wait a minute. I think that's where I was supposed to spawn. Okay. So I spawned somewhere I probably shouldn't have spawned. Is that a... Okay. This is... It's fine. Or maybe they're just giving me extra... Oh, maybe it's in case something... Okay, but before anything too major happens... Okay, I've got a flint and steel in there. Ah! Yep, this is fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. How am I supposed to get down here? No! No! Not a skelly. Not a skelly. Okay. We're gonna... break that. Chest is our best friend. Okay. That's fine. We're fine. Yep. That happened. Alright. Well, time to go back in and see what I can recover. I'm not surprised. I knew I was probably gonna die my first time going in. But now I'm a little bit better prepared, at least mentally. Armor. Okay, pickaxe. I don't want to destroy the spawner, so I'm just gonna cover it for now. Yep, this is gonna be a thing. We're okay. We are okay. I'm going to make it as safe as I can before I before I grab the flint and steel out of that thing, because I know what's gonna happen. Alright, and down. Go away. Okay. Alright. So I did manage to get my flint and steel back. And I got a magma cream. Slabs. Slabs. I should do slabs. Okay, well, first I'm gonna secure my way back home. Alright, here we go. We're going back home. We survived. We made it home. Time to grab a few more cobble slabs. Ooh, I found a magma cream. That might be good for fire res, but first I have... Oh, I need a sword. I need a sword. Which means I need sticks. Ooh, I'm all over the place, aren't I? Alright. Ah! Yep, definitely. Okay. And a sword and a pickaxe. Okay. So now I'm gonna slab, 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 slab. Shoe. Slab, slab. Ah. Ooh, you're a big one. Slab, slab. Slab, slab. Oh, shoot, that was already a slab. Okay, that's fine. For now, I am just going to slab everything. We'll worry about other parts of it later. Yep, that happened. He spawned right on top of me. Not a death loop. Not a death loop. I swear. Not a death loop. This is what we've been preparing for. We knew it was going to be like this. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not losing my mind. Totally not losing my mind. Nope, not losing my mind. Not at all. Nope. Alright. We're doing pretty well, though. 4th time's the charm. But we are definitely getting somewhere with this. Okay. Yep. Alright. Okay, that's pretty much all slab. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take one of this and one of this. Run home as quickly as possible. Okay. So now we can start growing a little bit of nether wart. Where do we want to start that? You know what, I'm going to expand that out and eventually start it there, but for now... There. Ugh. It's so good to get more of that gravel, but that's okay. We've got one gravel. That's good. We can use that later. And an extra flint, so that's not bad. Let's you know what? Let's put this gravel in here. And the flint and the dirt. Okay. So, yep. We've seeing how the Nether is. I'm gonna go do a little bit more work to make that save. I thought it would be kind of fun for us to experience for the first time together. Um, I will probably edit out some of the, not the deaths themselves, but just some of the running back and forth for it. So, yay. Anyway, I'm going to work on that in between episodes. This one is again not my best video. I'm sorry, we didn't do a heck of a lot today, and I did a lot of it off camera. Yeah, I'll take you on a quick tour. We're gonna have our lake here, cobble grinder, main mob grinder, and the barn. I don't know if I showed you what I've done back here. Yeah. So we've got all of our animals here. We've got some chickens. I've been saving up the eggs. And then we've built our pumpkin and melon farm back here, along with our sugarcane. So, gotta start on that. But, considering the random death loop and the current state of me trying to get to the Nether, I'm gonna go work on that, because I need to get blaze rods to cure those guys, or at least enough gold for a golden apple, which means piglin farm. Oof. Or zombie, I should say. Zombie piglin farm. So you can tell how long I've been playing Minecraft for, because there's still piglins and not zombified pigmen to me. Oops. Anyway, that's been Shadowstar from Scarworld, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, don't forget to like and subscribe, because it's really going to help my channel. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get more consistent, but I'm sorry if it doesn't always happen. But here we are on SkyBlock, and this is, well, this isn't a permanent thing. This is just a little side series since Scarworld opened up SkyBlock for a short time. So we'll see how long this lasts and how many episode interlude this will be. I have not forgotten my main base. Don't worry, we will get back there. There will be more story. But until then, be kind to each other. Don't forget, it's going to be a fun time here. I'll see you next time. This has been Shadowstar from Scarworld, and bye!